Welcome to my No Man's Sky Permadeath series, and here we are. We're up on this trading station for a very specific reason, and that is I would love to be able to upgrade my ship, but what I'm really looking for is an explorer or maybe even a fighter, but I can't see me getting any of these because they're bound to be. I mean, that's a 35 slot, yeah, in my dreams. That's a 32 slot. Yep, we're not going to get those, even if they are C-class. Torch on, because this planet's sort of been very dark. Now, while I'm waiting around for an explorer or something to turn in, because this is actually a Korvax system. I'd love those fighters though; they look pretty cool. But there's no way I'm going to be able to afford them. I mean, I've only got 1.5 million, but I don't really want to spend all of it. Yeah, there's an explorer coming in over there. Where are you going to land? And originally I was playing off camera trying to build up some cash to use that to upgrade a multi-tool, because if any of you watched the previous video you'll be aware that I found a multi-tool right at the end of the video. But the trouble is that I went out trying to make more money, and of course trying to make money, there's a couple of stopped circulating, can't land. One of the problems is that if you trade with these terminals, the value you get drops over time. There's there's the 32 slot water. Right, let's get up here. What this is a 27 class slot B class. Yeah, I think this would be wishful thinking. There's no way I'm going to get a 27 slot. Let's see, but we'll just check it out. And negotiate price. Yeah, 6 million. I just want is one. I mean, I'll take a 1 slot increase if it's a B class or something like that. Right, there's another one over there. I say I definitely want an explorer because I wanted the improved visibility. Well, won't bother scanning it. We'll just go and talk to him directly and see what you've got to offer me. Make an offer. This is a B class, and this is a 17 slot B class. It's got efficient thrusters on it. I'm very tempted. I mean, yeah, true, it's only 2 extra slots, but it is a B class. It gives us a little bit more shield absorption, nothing on hyperdrive, nothing on damage potential. But I think I could live with that. I mean, it's got the 5 slots. What we're getting is the more efficient thrusters. Yeah, I think we're going to go with this. I mean, it's only 460,000, and I just like the idea. And I say what I want is the improved visibility. I think I'm going to go with this actually. So we're going here, and we'll break down the rocket launcher just to get that there, and we're going to exchange for it. I can get rid of the old ship. And so we've now got ourselves an explorer. And we've said goodbye to the flying brick, and we've got a new ship, which is exactly the way I wanted to start this video. Because another thing I do want to do is push on with the main mission. Oh god, this is where I make myself a bit of an idiot. Let's talk to this guy. I mean, we may be doing a double update here. Make an offer. That's the C class. Yeah, you can keep that. And what I want to do in this part is move on with the main mission. You can see there, follow the coordinates, the signal, engage the pulse drive. Now the reason for that is that where I've been picking up lots of Albion pearls and stuff like that is the fact that the prices on this trading terminal has now dropped quite low. And what I think I really need to do is shift to something else which can make me more money, and also would preferably something like salvageable data and stuff like that, which means I need a terrain manipulator. What are you? Who are you? Where did you come from? Sorry about this, guys. Ooh. No. 23 slots, and again it's C class. I don't really want to go backwards. Anyway, so that's what I want to do in this part. But before that, I want to try something out, and I think there's a a good example over there. So I'm just going to go over there and land there because I marked that multi-tool with a custom marker, and what I actually found was that I couldn't see the custom marker. So I just want to do a bit of an experiment before we leave the planet. And oh, another update is, sorry I'm being a bit erratic, is if I show you the discoveries for the planet. I've got one more creature to find, but it says rare next to base. And I've actually kind of put down on quite a few different bases trying to find that creature, and it hasn't really showed. Okay, so what we got in here? Transmission tower. Oh, well, this could be annoying. We got 1, 2, 6, 4, 24, 5. I think this should be 720. Distress signal coordinates discovered. So maybe we'll go and check the distress signal while we're at it. Well, before we leave, anyway. So we got distress signal over there. I suppose this is where I'll probably end up upgrading. Okay, let's have a quick chat with this guy. I've been talking to a few of these, and I've had some odd responses, and I've actually lost standing with the Corvax. Unknown life form, Corvax something, entity help. Reach out and shake them instinctively. Shake hands. Power arcs on their life form, leaping through their metal joints, flowing straight. The pain is intense. The overload discharge. The Corvax looks at me comfortably. They waft away the smell of burned flesh. Present me with a gift. Thank you. Wow. Oh, that's not fair. Cool. That was very close to killing me. That. Wow, am I going to get that back? God, I'm right on the edge. Right, let me just let that build back up again. Wow. Oh. That was not fair, game. Not fair by a long way. I need some life health restoration cells. Right, what we're going to do is just grab some. We've got a Corvax casing. That could be useful because if I go back to that trading station, I can give that to one of those Corvax on the trading station and actually improve my standing. You got the Corvax effigy. Right, let's just have a look. What did I get for that? What did he give me? We got a Blaze Javelin module. Is that it? I mean, that's a nice set of upgrades. I mean, I really want to use that. I mean, it's a bit early to start installing that. I think what I might do is sell that for nanites. I mean, I'm not too bad with nanites. I've got over 1,000 nanites. You can see I've got over 1 million. Yep. Pay attention, pay attention. Right, so actually, just let that build up a little bit. I'm just going to jump out again because I've actually lost the thread of what I'm just going to do, which is I'm going to put out. I'm going to put a custom marker here. And what I noticed and what I want to test is, you can see that's actually there. But what I found was if I flew away, that's actually showing on the base. But what was happening before was that custom marker I couldn't see when I put it down on the trading station. So that's the reason why I couldn't find my way back to where I found the multi-tool. But what I'm going to do is just going to fly away in this direction. Oh, and Staffy also passed a comment about the ship slowing down. And I actually did a little bit of testing, and I think the explorers tends to respond better to slowing down than the starter ship. That's still showing as a custom marker. Well, I'm completely confused on that now. Anyway, so I'm just going to drop back on here for the moment. That ship's actually going to land on top. So my old ship is actually a Phantom. So what we're going to do is get into here, and we're just going to talk to one of these guys. Because what I want to do is just pass off that casing. Yep. Accepts my gift with gratitude, and that will increase my standing. And I think we're just going to sell off the effigy. Make another 24,000. And what we're going to do now is go and check out that crash site and see what's there. How's my ship fuel? Ship fuel's good. We got that there. Some items here. Okay. I'm going to drop a save. Oops. Got a little bit of a drift forward there. Right, it says this is 7 minutes away. What I'm going to do now is fly in this direction and towards this distress beacon. We'll see how it goes. If I see anything on the ground, like a base or something, I will stop, because as a couple of you pointed out in your comments, if I can raid bases, I can get in and get some more tech. I did find one manufacturing base, but I actually blew through the doors using the ship, and what I went in there, and when I clicked on it, because nothing was translated, it didn't give me the tech. And I know some of you will say, oh well, you can just go out and reload, but to me it's not me. I mean, if I get it right, I get it right. If I don't, I don't. I just don't like the idea of just reloading just to get it. I mean, it just breaks the immersion for me if I feel I can do that. And that's the way I am. And I apologise for that. That's just it. Anyway, we're just going to keep flying in this direction. I'm not seeing very much at the moment. Okay, I found something over here. What I'm going to do is just put down here and see what we can find. I think this is probably another observatory. What I'm looking for is health kits, because yes, thank you, game. Grab this. And there's a sentinel. A bit more navigation data. I really feel that the sentinels are a lot more sensitive in Permadeath than they were before. Either that or I'm just being a bit kind of sensitive after getting killed. But I actually landed on a base, and I was quite literally just there for a few minutes, and oh, this is a reinforced door, so well, we got an opportunity here. And I actually had a sentinel come up, and they had a question mark on it. And I thought, well, I haven't actually done anything yet. And it was already checking me out and looking for me. And I thought that was a little bit annoying, a little bit antisocial. I suppose it's time for us to try out the weapons on this ship, so. Oops, my life support's getting a bit low. I didn't notice that. I've been running around a lot. And drop that stabilized gel in. Right, what we're going to do is find the entrance. Just fly around. And in we go. apply the brakes. And we just clip the top of that. Hello, they're all searching for me. Right, just going to break in very slowly. I think that's it. Yeah, we smashed the door open. Just going to wait for the sentinels to calm down a little bit, because I can't afford to take the hit. And I'm just going to drop down. And just going to jump out. That's pure sodium. So here we are, we're inside. Let's grab this and this. Dense carbon, some nanites, and here we go on the lottery. This is a manufacturing facility. My entry into the facility has interrupted an automated maintenance routine. The terminal flashes a warning. Something. Yeah. A fragment of file appears to have frozen in the system. The machine is stuck in a loop trying to access it. Attempt reconstruction. Delete file. It says a fragment of the machine. I think we're going to delete the file. Okay, manage deleting the corrupted files appears to free the machine from the degenerate loop. I can only hope that it contains nothing valuable. Normal operations have been resumed. I have access to the facility's main control panel. I should be able to. Not too worried about nanites. I think I'd rather learn a recipe. Oh, look at that. Yes. I mean, can I do this? I've got 2 override units. And this is one of the features now, is that you get this here. So you can actually do multiple unlocks now. I certainly want that V1 pass. And what else do I want? And a V2. We jump straight to the V2. Maybe not. Unstable fuel. I'm not particularly that interested in that. Hypothermal fuel cell. Don't really need that just at the moment. Star shield battery. That could be useful. So maybe I'll go for an advanced ion battery. Although that will actually warp hypercore. Actually, I'm going to go for the Atlas V2 pass, not because I really need it, but I like the idea it opens up the route to the warp hypercore and the Atlas V3 pass. I mean, none of this here really strikes me as being particularly that useful just at the moment. I mean, it'd be useful if it actually told me it was worth something. But then again, this opens up the path to the cobalt mirror and the... No, I think we're going to stick with the V2 pass. I just like the idea of opening up the route to that hypercore. Blueprint recorded in catalog. Thank you. So we've now got that. And new get rank clients. Thank you. I think that was a good find. Oh, yeah, thank you. I'm just going to scan around because I'm still looking for that rare creature. As I say, they do say that it's near a base. There's actually something over there. We're okay for resources just at the moment. So we're just going to grab this. And we've got an oxygen capsule. And I'm just going to grab this. That of a keen effigy. That could be a little bit useful. Oops. Yeah, I'm just going to kill that plant on principle. No. This is what I want to do, is get the buried technology modules, but until we get to that other planet and unlock the terrain manipulator, which is very close by in the main mission, but I think that's about all we can see here, so I'm just going to jump back into the ship, and of course this time I actually am going to drop a save, and then we're just going to go check out the crash ship. If I can find it. Yeah, it's over that way. Yep, I think that was definitely worth the the kind of stopover. Anyway, off we go. I suppose. Oh, what we got here? Okay. Ah, we got a trading station. Right, I'm just going to put down here. We will get to the other planet, I promise. It's just that when you see things like this, it's just too good an opportunity to pass up. Plus, there might be some health kits here, but then again, there might not be. And there's a little bit of condensed carbon. I'll just pick that up as well. I'm not sure if I actually need it, but here's Mr. Corvax guy working on his terminal. I'm just gonna grab some more of this and this and this and the plants. For some strange reason, it's always these two plants here that. Oh, here we go. We got a C-class rifle. Let's do a bit of a comparison. This is what Snafu was telling me, that pistols have better mining capabilities, where rifles actually have better combat capabilities. And you can see there that this has got a reduced scanner range and this has got an increased damage potential. So this is the choice you make between pistols. And I think it's quite a shame that I think the maximum number of slots for a pistol is 10, and I just wish that Hello Games would put in the same ability to expand and multi-tools as they have with the inventory. I'm just going to see what this guy's got, if he can give me anything. I'm please seeking the opinion option with intellect bone speed, such as a vacant looking slug. More advanced point to beak trader. Let's point to the slug. It pities me and hands me gifts and gives me a sympathetic nod. And what's the bet in the Corvax standings going to drop? Nope. That's what I've been doing, and I've had a whole series of options that's always said that my standing has dropped. I'm just going to sell off some of this stuff, the Gek relic and the Viking effigy, just to try and get a little bit of cash. I don't think there's anything I need to install just at the moment. Let's have a quick look. We've got the Blaze Javelin. I'm going to sell that once we get to the space station, so we can hang on to that for the moment. I mean, I've got wiring loom and iron battery. I could put that in. I could buy a wiring loom here. I think I've got the money for it, so I'm just going to get in here. These are always limited on the number of wiring looms that they sell, so yes. Oh, he's only got one, so yeah, well, I'll buy that. And I think that's all I'm going to need from here. I think, what was it again? Iron batteries, isn't it? Yeah, 2 iron batteries. I think we can make. Wow, why have I got so much junk in my inventory? I'm going to make 2 of those. And I think we can just put put this down here. And that actually gives me a personal force field now. Not that it's to help probably that much. So let's just have a quick. I'm still looking for this last creature. Right, it's this unknown building there. There's a trading post over there. See, that custom marker is still showing. And that's annoying me, because when I drop the custom marker, I know I keep dribbling on about it, but it's just one of those annoying features that I couldn't find my way back to that trading station, which had the multi-tool on it. Anyway, off we go. I mean, we're doing okay at the moment. We've got a new ship. We've got some new access to an Atlas V1 and V2 passes. So things are going quite well at the moment. And so I just want to check out this distress beacon before we go up into space and make the jump to the next step on the main mission. seem to be rambling quite a lot this morning, but then again, it's gone 4:05 in the morning, and I haven't had much sleep. I had a late night last night, courtesy of a few political events that's happening in the UK. Life is going to get a little bit busy for me up until, well, the middle of November now. So I'm not too sure how my schedules are going to hold up with respect to that. But hopefully things will go okay. I mean, I keep thinking about starting a new series. In fact, I'll just talk about that while we're flying here. And I'm kind of looking at maybe, because I do have a couple of gaps in my schedule. And I keep looking at games that I want to cover, but what I don't want to do is really commit too much for a, how can you say, a long series. Come on, wait, just land. So I'm open to suggestions. If anyone has got a game that they think might be interesting to cover, feel free to chuck it in the comments and I'll take a look at it. Yeah, there's no ship here. And there's actually, I thought I've been here before. Look at that. I've been here before. This must be is this my original landing site? Oh, thank you, game. You brought me back to my original landing site. Yeah, I mean, you can see that knowledge stone's been opened up. Okay, again, just gonna put see if there's any creatures around. No, okay. Well, that was a little bit of a waste of effort, but never mind. Time, I think, now to get up into space and see if we can get to the other planet. Now, I do have a little bit of tritium. Now the problem's going to be is how far away is this planet. I think what we're going to do is we're going to fly across the top at the moment. I'm actually not seeing a space station either. Right, 58 seconds. We're going to go for it. And this is where I get killed in space when it's a long jump for the initial mission. I mean, if we can get below 20 seconds before any pirates or any hostiles start to arrive, we'll be okay. That's the magic number. It takes roughly about 30 seconds for that dial that's on the left hand side of the console to go round before the pirates actually appear. So if we can get so we're safe now, no problems. So we probably could stop and get a little bit more. And this is what I actually did when I was mining off camera. I was quite happily just came out and picked up some gold. And okay, I've already filled up the ship. So I think I may have to offload some stuff. I've got everything to fill up. Well, it looks like I'm stuck with that blaze javelin, which is a little bit inconvenient. See the circle starting to move around now, but it's a bit late now. I'm just going to drop down here. What was that? I didn't actually see what. Oh, great. Thank you, game. Clear off. We're just going to hide up here and let them cool off a bit before we come back again. This could be an interesting start. Oh. Wow. Oh, they look cool. I'll certainly be giving them a bit of a scan. Right. Mr. Sentinel should have calmed down a little bit. I'm probably not going to stay here from the base perspective. And we're certainly going to go with a scan for these straight away. Wait. Oh, there we are. Got the lock. Did I get them? Yep. Right, we're on a radioactive planet now, so we're going to have to do this pretty quick. Sparking wires of the machine generate a signal tapped out and broadcast the void. Whoever left this message is long gone. Decipher the signal. Decoding 16. Entry, no fuel in, failed to reach station, hazard protection low, no choice but to go underground. Deployed base computer. As well as log entry, the signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whether whoever is leaving this message. Extract the plans. So we've now got a base computer. More importantly, we have the terrain manipulator. And just finish the catalog. Yeah. So we're just gonna. So we're not going to get an idyllic planet. Thank you. What can I get rid of? Well, we can use up that. Oh. I'm not liking this. Right. Looks like I'm going to end up killing quite a few creatures here. Well, we're not staying here. That's a dead cert. I mean, that is not an ideal location for a base. Select the train manipulation mission in log. Yes, thank you. Log train manipulator. So the next thing we got to do is install the train manipulator, and we need a couple of nanotubes, and I've got no space where to put it. I need to find somewhere where I can sell off and sort some stuff out without being attacked. So what I really need is a space station or trading station. Alright, there's something over there. Unknown building, come on. Right, this is just a small base. Not really what I'm looking for. I don't really like this planet too much, actually. I mean, in some ways the other planet was more kind of receptive. Actually, yeah. Right. I mean, at least everything didn't want to kill me instantaneously. Anyway, what I'm going to do is just explore across the planet here and see if I can find anything of use. Right, I've found a hologram station. I'm going to drop down here. And I think this might be a good location just to check a few things out. And we can just dash across there, get the... We've got radiated winds. The knowledge stone. Yeah, thank you, game. Have to stop running around. Right, what I want to do is just get into here so that I've got somewhere where I can operate and hide from sentinels without having to jump back into my ship every 5 minutes. So we got that there. Okay, let's sort out what I actually need to do. We'll put the train manipulator down here. Need a couple of carbon nanotubes. Oops. We're just going to get this. Starship's full. Well, that can go back to the exosuit. I'm not sure what that was actually doing there. Exosuit. Vortex casing, javelin module. Pure ferrite. Got. I think we can dump the pure ferrite. Right, let's just get into here. Grab the nanites. Right, we can now make the nanotubes. We should be able to make the nanotubes, yeah. And that means I can put the terrain manipulator in there. Now, was that actually installed? There's something not right at the moment. We've now got the terrain manipulator done. And I'm certainly going to scan some plants. Well, this area looks a little bit more friendly, but I really need to find somewhere where I can... What was that? I thought I'd done... That doesn't make sense. What is this? Okay, train manipulator now installed. Thank you. So we got the train manipulator. I don't really like this planet, to be honest. This is upgrade module, acquired inventory tab, installation of upgrade module. Yep. I'm going to jump into here. Those hostile creatures again. Ah, he nearly got me. Yep, I definitely don't like this planet. Let me just check the discoveries. You've got copper, and this is the one we're on now. You've got 12 creatures, uranium, salt. When there's a lot of good resources on this planet, it's just those annoying hostiles. And this is not really a planet I want to build a base on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly across and see if I can find a trading station or something like that. Right, I've been flying across this planet for a little while and I'm just not finding anything that I can use. So I think what I'm going to do is we're just going to go up into space and see if I can shake off that pirates indicator. So we're just going to get up into space. Right, that's now counting down. I'm just going to let that count down and get ready to dive straight back into the planet. Yep. That should cancel it. Okay, let's just get back up into... What's that there? Where did that come? An ancient ruin. No, not particularly interested in that just at the moment. Let's just get up into space. Let's just push away from the planet so I can actually see. Come on. Where are all the planets? Right, my custom marker is on there. We're going to go back to the starter planet. In some ways, I think it would be more appropriate to have the base on the actual starter planet. So we're just going to make a dash back home. And of course, I've got the custom marker, so that will take me back to roughly where that trading station is as well. So I'll be able to drop down there and sell off some of this stuff and make a bit of space in my inventory as well. And then we can go looking for some copper and some other stuff. And I won't have hostile creatures coming in literally every couple of seconds to do it. I mean, to be honest, I'm not frightened so much of the hostile creatures. It's the fact that you saw how quickly the sentinels are responding. So I'm defending myself and the sentinels are just getting in so quick on top of you. Which means you can't get away from the ship or a base in that situation. Right, so we know that that one's there. We know the trading station is close by. We just need to there. There it is. Thank you. We're just going to drop in here. What I can do now is just going to jump out, and first thing we're going to do is sell off some of this stuff. Oops. Thank you, game. So, dump off some of this stuff. Right. I certainly don't want the scaly meat. Don't want the Corvax casing. Although I could have used that to improve my standing. Shit. Why have I got copper in my inventory? I sell the gold nugget, the silver, and the gold. Did the game give me some copper then? I wasn't aware that I'd... Or was that... Oh well. Well, I wasn't going to stay on that planet anyway. It was just annoying me a little bit. What I want to do is just... I still would like... Yeah, thank you. If I can find that creature. No. Right, I think what we're going to do is... I'm just going to flip back off here. And go back to... I really like the fighters in this system. What we're going to do is just pop back to the custom marker. Oops. We're just going to drop that down onto here. Of course, we're back on the dark planet again. At least it's not trying to kill me every 10 seconds. And what I will do is drop the portable constructor, and we'll just put the copper in. And I'm gonna have to check the video just to see where that copper came from. And we're just gonna zoom out that for the moment and let that stuff fall out. Yeah, thank you. And I suppose the next step will be trying to find a base location, which could be interesting. Damaged machinery, got a cargo drop just down there. What I want is something with a health bar. Let's put I've got the torch on. That it? Oh, I'm sure the game is lagging a little bit at the moment. It's also interesting. Oh, this is something else that I've noticed, that until I went into space, all I was getting on this planet was basic resources whenever I opened one of the green vaults. But I noticed that as soon as I'd got up into space and done the next step in the tutorial, I suddenly started getting Gek relics and Corvette casings. Oh, come on. This is exactly what happened to me when I got killed. It was this type of slope that got me killed, that I got trapped against. The sentinels were down there, and I was trying to get back up towards my ship. And that's exactly what happened before. Anyway, let's jump back into here. I'm just going to use up the... I think we use one of these life support ones just to get that out of the way. That was the problem I had, that I was trying to get away from the sentinels and fight them, running and getting some space. What I actually did is I... How can you say? I tried to keep getting back to the ship, and it was that slope that meant that I couldn't get away from the sentinels quick enough. That's what actually got me killed. Anyway, base computer clay, yes. Yeah, I don't really want that just at the moment. I think what I really would like to do is just do a bit more exploration. Silver deposit there. Got a jettison pod over here. We'll just go and check that out. No health kit. A microprocessor. Just use that advanced battery because again it's filling up a slot, but I actually needed. Okay, thank you, game. I'm still looking for that creature. Phosphorus, silver deposit, pulpy roots, silver deposit, phosphorus. And it just says distance, doesn't actually tell me what it is. Phosphorus. Right, I think what we're going to do now is just going to pick up. Yeah, nope. Just going to pick up the portable refiner so that I don't lose it. Oops, and I've just noticed the time. I think this is probably a good place to actually leave the video. In the next part, we will go looking for a base. And apologies, everything was a little bit disjoint. But I don't know. I think there's definitely something not right going on at the moment. I'm pressing keys and I'm not getting the response that I'm expecting. So I'm just going to jump in the ship so I don't die. And what can I say? Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. Hope I haven't driven you completely insane with some of the things that I've been doing. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.